Hello everyone, this is Tom from Dirk Witte Music Store in Utrecht, the Netherlands, and today we are taking a look at a very sweet acoustic guitar from Eastman, another one of those. This is the Eastman E2OM Deluxe acoustic guitar in a very cool looking sunburst finish. So this is the deluxe version of the very popular Eastman E2OM. And what is the main difference between these models is that this one comes equipped with a pickup as well as with a glass type of a finish on the body, whereas the normal E2OM would get a true tone open pore satin finish. So making this a little bit more deluxe. So yeah, very cool Eastman OM style acoustic guitar. So let's dive into the specs. We've got an all solid wood construction with a solid cedar top. So that is very cool about this model, so about the E2 line. So you've also got like a dreadnought version of this as well as the Grand Auditorium. Cedar tops, which are quite common to see on like classical style of guitars with like nylon strings, but not so much on steel string guitars. But this is a very great tone wood because it sounds very warm and very rich, a little bit more of a low end with this top as compared to a spruce top. So it just sounds very, very rich and very, very full as we will hear so in a few minutes. And then again, obviously done in this very cool looking sunburst finish. Also then paired with a very unique type of a rosette that you also see on the E2 line. This kind of like a motif, like a mosaic almost, kind of like made out of wood, what appears to be, but it looks super, super cool. Very unique touch. Then also paired with this teardrop shape photo shell pickguard, bridges made out of ebony as well as your bridge pins, bone saddle, got faux tortoiseshell binding around the top, and then we've got solid sapele back and sides, which is very closely related to mahogany, also when it comes to the tone, not just looks but also tone. So it just sounds very, very nice. I would say like it's like a 90% match almost with mahogany, but it is a little bit more sustainable and a little bit more affordable as compared to real mahogany. And then also we've got that faux tortoiseshell binding around the back. Got some hand scalloped X bracing underneath this top, and we've then got a pickup installed, which is the Fishman Precis VT pickup. So you've got your volume and your tone control over here on the inside of the sound hole. Then you plug it in over here at the end pin. Mahogany neck, fingerboard is made out of ebony with some mother of pearl dot inlays. The back of the neck, by the way, is not glass because it is a satin. So it feels and plays very, very nicely, very smooth feel. And then we have got a 1 inch and 3/4 inches nut width, and the nut is made out of real bone to pair with that bone saddle. Got your Eastman headstock overlay with your logo done in the mother of pearl. Then on the back we've got these Pingwell style, vintage style tuners that look and work just really, really nicely. And then the last thing to mention, it also comes with a very sweet Eastman branded gig bag that is very sturdy and very well protective of this very fine Eastman E2OM Deluxe. So yeah, very cool OM style Eastman. They make a ton of them and they are all really great in their own right. But this is just a very fine playing and very fine sounding one with that cedar top. Really kind of like gives this a unique tonal character that you would not get with like tops made out of spruce. So definitely a little bit more unique, but like in a very, very right way, if you will. So yeah, let's move on to that part and hear what it sounds like. But first, if you're interested in this very sweet Eastman E2OM Deluxe, be sure to head over to the links in the description for further details. If you enjoyed this demo, be sure to like the video and to subscribe to the channel for more cool weekly demos of cool acoustic guitars like these, or cool electric guitars, bass guitars even, all of that really cool stuff. Also be sure to like us and to follow us on our socials, Instagram and Facebook. Links are also in the description. With all that being said, let's see what this Eastman E2OM Deluxe sounds like. I'm going to be playing you some chords with a pick and then some finger style playing so that you can get a good impression of what this very fine Eastman OM style guitar with a cedar top sounds like. So let's move on to that part and let's take it for a spin.
you.